Articulation rhyme. Articulation rhyme. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Start a mix. Subscribe.
Those Optimus Prime toes, Optimus Prime toes. Hey, what's up, you guys? Optimus Prime here, doing another Marvel Legends toy review on not a Marvel Legend, but the Spider-Man Classics Spider-Man. Call it a Marvel Legend because unofficially it is the first Marvel Legend figure. Yeah, that's right. Some of you may or may not know the Spider-Man Classics were the precursor to the Marvel Legends. Just to look at the packaging right here, this is how it looked, very much like a Marvel Legend packaging. We can compare the box to everyone's favorite Marvel Legend figure, which is long shot. But yeah, so you can see the box is the same. The only real difference is that there's like a groove going in at the bottom right there. See how it lips down? This one stays flat at the bottom right there. But out of the four in this wave, you have this Spider-Man, which I'm reviewing right now, and then you have this Venom, and then Black Suited Spidey, and then Man Spider. So this is all part of wave one of Spider-Man Classics. And I believe this is Todd McFarlane's second Spider-Man issue, or maybe his first, Spider-Man 301. I think the first one he did was actually 300. But this is a cool Spider-Man. He's a short figure, but it's, you know, Toy Biz's first attempt at making highly articulated action figures. And on the front of the box, it says that he has 30 points of articulation. You can see that right there. 6-inch Spider-Man, 30 points of articulation. And we have our more recent Amazing Spider-Man, Ultra Posable, and it says over 20 points of articulation. Hey, there's my hair. Can you see it? But so still not quite there yet. But this guy's not a must get or anything like that. He's just really cool to have if you're a big Spider-Man fan and you just want to get as many cool Spider-Man figures as you can get. He comes with this awesome base right here, and it has this clip where you could hold Spider-Man, and it's got this ball joint thing right here, and you just plug it in like this, and you could rotate it around, twist it like that, and it has opening in the back and for push pins, and you can hang them up on the wall. The copyright on this says 2001, but I believe these came out in 2002. I actually didn't start collecting until about 2003. So this is yeah, pretty cool. I like the detail on it. I mean, there's not a crazy amount of detail. You could see the webbing in the Peter Parker's camera right there. So, you know, this is the first shot at making these figures, so I think they did a pretty good job. And this figure's pretty neat. There's some things here that we don't see in Marvel Legends that I kind of wish that we did have, but one thing that really stuck out to me is that the joints are covered. That is so strange to me, and I dig it. You can see, like, right there on the knees that there aren't any pegs. You can't see pegs. Same thing with on the elbows. There's no pegs. Where you have your first appearance Spider-Man, you could see the pegs sticking out right there. You could see them right there. Or even on our Hasbro Future Foundation Spidey, you could see the pegs. But they figured out a way to make it so that you can't see anything right there. It's flawless. It's pretty cool. So I don't know exactly how they did it. They may have put caps on it or something like that, and I think the paint detail on him is cool. All the webbing is actually grooved in there, so it's part of the sculpt, and the sculpt isn't too bad. I mean, aside from it being kind of a small figure, and there's a Todd McFarlane-esque eyes, and there's very nice shading, which you could clearly see. Shading on the butt, shading on the back, shading on the balls, shading on the thighs. So yeah, that's pretty cool looking figure. I like it. I'm really glad I opened this guy up. I've had him in mint and package for a long time, you know, just getting my Spider-Man craze on. Had to open him up. But his articulation is not the greatest, but phenomenal for a first attempt. I mean, this is really what paved the way for Marvel Legends. So his head has this articulation that I'm not a big fan of. It's like kind of a wobbly head. It's weird, but it could bend up one notch and go back to straight, so it could barely move up and down, and then it could move well, you can't really move it left and right, but the neck has a separate joint that lets you move it left and right, and you could also shift side to side too, which is kind of neat. So you can do that as well. He doesn't have the true ball jointed shoulders, and there's kind of like this elastic thing. You can see it shift just a little bit as I pull out. So there's like these elastic parts that remind me of old school G.I. Joe, and it's not a full ball jointed shoulder or anything, and you can't bend it all the way up like this, but you can move it out and like that. No bicep swivel. He has double jointed elbows, which is cool, and there is paint chipping. Well, you can't really see it so much on this side, but it's on the hip. I'll show that later. He has forearm articulation like that. His wrist moves up and down, and then his hands are posed like this, but he also has these two fingers in the middle that move together so you can get him in his flip pose, and it's like that on both sides where you could bend those in. So I think that's really cool. They made it so that you can have him wall crawl and you can have him thwipping. Very nice. He has a diaphragm joint, again, kind of elastic deal going on, and that's your old school diaphragm joint, but he also does have the waist joint. Very awesome. I like that. And it looks like, you know, Hasbro has been reusing this technology for the thigh joints right here. It moves out, forward. You don't have to do any rotating. He has a thigh swivel right there. Double jointed knees. Just love how these are covered up. That's so neat. I just really, really like that. That's a detail I'd never noticed before. And then, oh, you can see the paint chipping right here. So it looks like most of the plastic is red. I don't know. He rotates at the calf right there. Now mine came a little busted on the ankle, so he doesn't have ankle pivot, but the ankle does move up and down, and he does have toe articulation, and he does have peg holes at the bottom of his feet to fit on his base. And I don't know if I pointed out earlier, but there's two pegs sitting right there, so if you wanted this face down with Spidey standing on top of it, you could have him standing on his base, which is pretty cool. So, you know, this figure doesn't go for too much or anything, and I feel like I can't bend his, there it goes, okay, be able to bend his knee. It's just opened him up recently, so I'm still kind of afraid to break him. Now, as I may have mentioned before, I don't know, I forgot if I already mentioned this, but he is short for a Spider-Man figure compared to the recent Spider-Man figures. So if you compare him to the first appearance Spidey, you know, their legs are about spread the same. First appearance Spidey still stands taller. So, and then Future Foundation Spidey definitely stands taller. Whoa, sliding all over the place. So, yeah, there he is compared to Future Foundation Spidey. And here he is next to first appearance Spidey, trying to get their legs in the same. There it goes. See? All right, cool. So yeah, I really like this figure. It's cool. There's a ton of other figures that have this mold, and yeah, hope you guys dig my review. And I'm so excited to see Spider-Man 9. Oh, I'm so excited. Hang out with Sean Long. It's gonna be cool. And not Century Productions, because he's American. And there's blue on the tip of this finger. What the hell is that? I did not notice that. See? Well, what's he doing? He got blue on the tip of the finger. What the hell is that? But anyway, that's my review, you guys. I hope you dig it, and I will catch you later. Peace.
You know the song. You want the reviews. Now you can pre-order the Shartimus Prime t-shirt. Toys are hella sick. You watch it, so flaunt it. $20 for US and $30 everywhere else. Or order 2 Shartimus Prime tees for only $40 in US. But wait, there's more. Order now and get a limited edition John 3.0 voiceover absolutely free. Get Shart all over your putty. Check the description below on how to get Sharted today. Shart shirts. Order now.
Crispy.
Oh, that's Shartimus. He is so awesome. But now what should I do on the internets?
You go to BKBN.net! Here, let me show you, man! Big Kids Big News is #1 source for geek news, reviews, toys, comics, movies, cartoons, video games, and more! Next time you're done watching my videos, where are you going?
BKBN.net.
Where are you going? BKBN.net!